This is Cursive Ken, and I'm here today with a little bit of American slang for you. And recall, American slang is different all over the place. Well, all over the U.S. So, my slang stems from the West Coast.
West Side, best side.
There's slang on the East Coast that I typically don't use. There's slang in the South. There's different accents and different drawls that are in the U.S. And so I'm in California. This is the slang that you can use in a lot of places. Things like, I'll start with a few things that mean I agree or I understand. So the first one is, I feel you.
I feel you, dog.
Yeah, so somebody tells you about how they tell you about a situation that happened, and they tell you how they responded, and you might say, oh, I feel you. Meaning you understand where they're coming from. You understand why they would be feeling like that. All right? Or they tell you about something that's not so great that happened to them. You're like, I feel you. Like, that was unfair to you. So, I feel you, meaning I understand, I empathize with you, all of that. I almost forgot to mention the most common interaction with someone saying, I feel you, is with the question being asked, you feel me? So somebody might tell the story and tell you something they did. I poured water on the whole fire and then I pushed it off the balcony. You feel me? That's like, you understand? You know why I did that? So it goes both ways. And then somebody might be talking about something complicated. And you go, oh, I get it.
I get it. I totally get it.
I get it. That also means I understand, right? I get it. Thank you for explaining. I know what you're talking about. Okay? And then I suppose if somebody says same here.
We're here for Wayne stuff.
Same here, dude.
It's kind of saying like you're either feeling like they're feeling. Like, man, that made me mad. And you can be like, same here. Right? But also, you could be at a restaurant. Somebody goes, oh, I'm going to get the prime rib dinner. Prime steak. But then, you could say, same here. Now, that doesn't exactly mean, oh, I agree that they're getting it. The person, so if you say that, that's meaning, I agree, that's a great item to get. I want to get the same thing. So, know your slang if you're going to be using it. And I imagine if you're looking up slang, you may be trying to master the language, and so you can't just go with straight textbook definition, translations, and stuff like that. So, and then, I'm going to get outside of the I agree thing. Let's say you at the mall, and there's a lot of people, it's real crowded. Let's say Black Friday's coming up. With all those sales that people are in Walmart and Target and Best Buy and just trying to get the sales. Oh, I woke up at 3 a.m. so I can be in line or whatnot. You step on somebody's shoe, you elbow somebody, you take the last item. Somebody might say, my bad.
My bad.
And that's my bad. My bad. But nobody says, people usually, you'll find a lot of words in English, people just trail off toward the end of words. People don't even finish the word my and it's 2 letters. Nobody says my bad. People just say ma, like they're talking about their mama. My bad. And even for the one about I feel you, nobody says I feel you like that, like enunciate every word. It's more like a I feel you, I feel you. It's almost the I feel ya, Y-A. Last one, I'll go with oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh, and there it goes again, my. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's how I say it. Because when you talk, it doesn't sound like an accent. It's just, everything's perfectly fine, right? So, yeah, when I go to other parts of the U.S., they're like, are you from the West Coast? I'm like, how did you know? How did you know? Oh my God. Now that could be, you got scared. Halloween was a couple days ago. Oh my God. Or astonishment. Let's say you see a tornado in the distance. Oh my God. And that could be, when I went to the Grand Canyon in Arizona for the first time, that thing, I understand why it is the Grand Canyon, is so vast. Now, I didn't say, oh my God, but I could have. All right. And yeah, I think I'm going to leave it at that. Just remember, this is slang. This is not the language that you bring into an interview or a professional setting, unless you're very cordial with those people and they're kind of doing the same thing. Yeah, in a business deal, you're not. Somebody brings up a good idea, you go, "Oh yeah, I feel you. Yeah, yeah." And what I was thinking, that just no. All right, I'm Cursive Ken, and I am gone.